yeah. Money on my mind, money to the grave, money till I die. So I don't wanna hear you shut your mouth. Put your hands in the air, you fucking clown. Give me all you got, yeah. Give me all you got, yeah.
Here we go. We're live. Hello and Dobry Den, everyone on YouTube and Twitch. It is me, Jack, joined today by Lynx.
Hi everyone, you're getting much better with the check.
Thank you very much, appreciate
Hello
it.
everyone, guys.
This is IGS Developer Stream number 6. And today we're going to be talking about a lot of things. Update 6. We're going to have a face-to-face with a couple of people here that work at IGS. We're going to take a behind-the-scenes look at some of the way that the cutscenes are made. We're going to discuss a new thing that's coming to the game that you guys should all be looking forward to, and a couple of other things, as well as closing out with some gameplay and more commentary for you guys. So let's just get right into it. How's it going, Lynx?
It's fine. It's very fine.
You excited
And
to be
it's
back
Friday
on the stream?
afternoon.
And it's Friday afternoon.
Greatest place to be. Greatest time to be here.
You love to be on the streams. I know how excited you were. You were begging to do this.
Everyone in the
You were
office
talking
knows,
about it. Yeah, you were jumping around today.
Uh,
So, what can you tell us right off the bat about this new update, Update 6?
So update 6 is out, which I'm delighted to say. It went out on the 5th, which means Tuesday this week. We introduced new female characters, which I'm very excited to, because it brings variety, and it is just I really like how they turned out.
All right, we're going to take a peek at those too. We're going to
Yeah,
show you guys the
later.
photos of those, and we're going to be playing the gameplay later with the female heisters, so you can get a better look at them. So what else? We got a new Christmas theme, right? With
Yes,
the, yeah,
my
with the snowman
favorite
heads.
snowman hats, snowmen making deals with police, snowmen making
Super
deals with
psyched
each
about
other.
that.
It is super fun to just pop the snowman head. Sorry, like I love it.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you feel so far about this, the release of this Update 6? How you feeling about it?
Yeah, I'm feeling positive. Thanks everyone, guys. Thanks everyone for feedback. We are looking at the Discord, the official community Discord, obviously, and I am personally going through the form that can be filled out if you find something. We are retesting it and trying to find out if there is anything terrible. Hopefully there isn't, but if there is, let us know. This is the most important thing for us to just make your experience better.
Well said. Nothing terrible.
So it's live ops. So
yeah,
things happen.
Of course. But the game is looking really good now.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I would say so.
So can you tell me and the people watching a little bit about what the development was like for this update, what the kind of key focuses were, and what the goal was?
Well, the key focuses were to bring the winter theme, obviously, for the Christmas, because this is the last update for this year. But we will be strong very soon next year, and to stabilize over the Christmas, to stabilize the version that you will be playing over the Christmas, and we hope that you will have fun with it. And yeah, I hope that we succeeded.
Yeah, I think so. I think we did a good job. So what are some of the things that were fixed that people should be excited about? Like,
there was a nasty, ugly thing that the campaign could have been locked up. We, as far as we know, we fixed it. But just in case someone would find something similar to that, we also introduced the possibility to restart the campaign from the main menu, from the options, actually, not from the main menu. Sorry. So this is the last resort. This is no free out of the jail card, obviously, but in case something would be bad, you can always do this.
Right. Okay, and we talked a little bit about it on the last stream, but now the exploding cars are in the game. Something that you were super psyched about.
This is what the more I am playing the game, and I actually do, unlike some people that develop games. I like them more and more because just yesterday I was able to kill Butcher, you know, the new enemy that not recently new, we introduced it with Gold Cup. You can lure him to the cars and then you can set them to explode. It will do some damage. You can do chain explosions. It's destruction, guys. It's important. We need it.
Very exciting stuff. But actually, I didn't write the question down for you, but we were just discussing with some of the other people that are going to be on the stream later. But what is your favorite game? What are you playing? I mean, you're playing Crime Boss, obviously.
Yeah, that's so hard of a question. Right now, I'm playing Callisto Protocol.
Oh, okay, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I like a little bit of gore. I like a little bit of challenge, let's say. Right now, I am trying not to throw my controller to the wall.
From horror or from frustration?
From boss fight.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
just facing the alpha, and I didn't buy enough ammo.
Gotcha.
So things like this.
All right, cool. So a little bit of background information for all the Lynx fans. There's so many people that were saying Lynx and Milo in the chat.
Yes, and Linux.
Linux and Linux too.
Thank you.
Okay, so quick overview, real quick, of what we just discussed. New female heisters, exploding cars,
Yes.
snowman heads.
Yes.
What more could you ask for in a game, really, at the end of the day?
Stability, which we also improve.
Which we also have, yeah, stability too.
So that's that. Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Let's see, what else? Okay, why don't we just get into the next part?
Let's.
I'm gonna, Lynx is gonna step out, and we're gonna have another IGS team member step in. Thanks for coming on the stream.
Take care, guys. We'll get some nice pictures for
Yeah,
a few seconds.
take a look at
and
the new
see
snowman
you
heads
next
and the
time.
female
Bye
heisters.
bye.
All right, there it is, the new female heisters and the snowman heads. I'm stuck in like reporter voice mode, you know? I'm like talking like I'm on Good Morning LA or something like that. But anyways, let's keep it going. This is Ryak, another employee here at IGS. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Jack. Thank you for inviting me here.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to be here and before our players.
Yeah. So, a couple of quick questions about you. Where are you from?
I'm from Czechia, from Litvinov, which is in our mountains next to the Germany.
Okay, and how long have you been in Brno, where we work right now?
In Brno, I'm for like 9 years because I came for the university here.
Okay, there you go. And how long have you been with IGS?
With IGS, I'm now over 2 years.
All right. Just rattling them off. And what do you do right now? What are you working on?
Well, I'm working on as a lead designer, and now we are working on new stuff for the plotlines we already have and new intro.
Okay, and that will be coming a little bit later, right?
Yeah, it's for the future updates because it's a lot of work to do and do it properly.
Sure. So what does that kind of entail when you say the plotlines? What is going to be changing about the plotlines specifically?
Well, we want to improve the narrative pacing of the plotlines, so there doesn't take so much of the game time to achieve them and finish them and get to the meat and bones of the game, and there's a big the big heists of the game.
Something we've been hearing from the players a lot. It takes a while, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So the improvements keep on coming, people. And how are you going about doing that? Like, what missions will be shortened, and how soon can we expect to get to these bigger heists?
I cannot tell when.
Too
it will
much.
be.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
too much.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But it shouldn't take too much time to improve them. We want to also improve the consequences and the optional things you can do, so you can have the heists with, for example, some helps because you did something. So do real consequences in the game.
Okay. So more consequences of the game. Gotcha. You get to feel those now. How are you going about, like, what's your thought process? How do you choose on what to shorten, and what the timing and pace is? What's kind of like your mentality between missions and stuff?
You just need to take a look which informations are really important to know,
Mm-hmm.
if they are not repeated and these things, and then just get them together so it does make a bigger sense.
Sure. Okay. So is it also is it just about timing, or is it also making the story more enjoyable too, do you think?
Yes, it is about enjoyability and understandability for everyone.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. So it's not as confusing anymore. Can look forward to that. And so you're working on that right now. What else have you got going? You're streamlining.
Yes,
Some
we are
things about the
also
game.
with this we are streamlining the intro of the game, so the new players and also some of the old players have the smoother experience to getting into the campaign, because we will explain now in better way the basics of the campaign, so you will know what to do.
All right, cool. And can you give us an example of that? We were just talking about it before, but maybe you could tell the players. Some of them might not even know if they're watching.
Yeah, now we will have pop-up windows with a nice art, which will tell you what are you supposed to do and what it does do. And also this will be not only the intro part of the game, which will be much shorter than it's now, but you will get these pop-up windows in the moment when you encounter some feature for the first time. For example, with the detectives, so players know that they are tied to the investigation and how can you destroy them.
So that was, like I was saying, that was something that I didn't know personally from playing this game for a long time, is that when you have a turf being taken over by detectives while they're investigating, if you do a mission there, the detectives will show up if you go loud, and if you kill them, your investigation will go down. So something like that will be
Exactly.
more readily available for the players so they
Exactly.
can understand the
Yep.
game better. All right, very cool. So what else have we got to talk about? More intuitively, onboarding and texts, story plot lines. Maybe a little bit more about you. What's your favorite game? What are you playing right now?
Well, right now I'm playing like 4 games. I'm jumping between them. One of these, for example, Conan Exiles. Some other is Mountain Blade Bannerlord. And some indie projects and these things, because I kind of like what these people comes with, because they have the bigger place to experiment than the big studios.
Gotcha. And do you like take any? Have you taken any? I mean, you're designer, so how do you take any inspiration from games that you like when you're choosing pacing or what you're working on now?
Yes, I'm definitely taking the inspiration in other games, because I also in recent time play a lot of roguelikes and roguelites, which is the basis of our game.
Yeah.
And for example, I'm finding that with the investigation we were already talking, there is so many games which have this type of doom clock and how they are handling it. So that also is one of the things I'm currently investigating.
All right, very cool. Nice play there. All right, well, thanks for coming on the stream, Ryak. We appreciate you. Now we're going to show a blast from the past of some old cutscenes and some menu title screens, and then we'll be joined by another IGS team member, so just wait.
Thank you for having me, and have a good one, guys. Bye.
I've noticed you now have over 2 million in cash. Don't you think you should get yourself a worthy ride?
What kind of ride are we talking about?
Let's meet in the office and I'll tell you all about it.
There, 1 million. Is he done?
He took it to yours. She got it.
Yeah. Dead man walking. Huh. How long's he got?
All right.
Hey Jack.
How's it going, Valentin? This is Valentin, everybody.
Hey, excellent.
And I work very closely with him. And we're just going to get right into it. What did we just see, Valentin? What were we just looking at?
Well, that
It
was
looked insane.
Yeah. That was when I joined here a while back. That was the there was a quite ambitious goal of having a lot of story added to the game, but it also was still in quite early steps. So we had this first iteration of this kind of cutscene system, dialogue system, where you could generate from audio cutscenes. But there were also tests how to create cutscenes with mocap, and so.
Well, I saw somebody in the chat here saying that Casey looked a lot different. That's one thing.
Yeah, absolutely. The characters were a lot iterated upon. The actors were already cast, but still finding the likeness of them. Like you can definitely, if you look back through those, you will notice on all the main cast quite some changes to find really what they look like, because you can't scan them. They are by now a little bit older, so...
Somebody said, who is this hunk? I know they're not talking about me. How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
I've been working out all night and day.
Yeah.
Oh my
This
God,
guy barely is in the office at all. He's just at the gym. Where the hell is he?
Exactly. Man.
So, where are you from originally?
Well, I'm from Germany. Sorry, guys.
For what? All the chocolate?
Yeah.
For all the chocolate, right?
It's tasty land of chocolate, yeah.
And how long have you been here in Brno?
It's been 10 years now this year. I'm already quite starting to be a local. Already,
Do you speak the language? Do you speak Czech?
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
It's all right. I was always thinking that after half a year I'll be fluent. It wasn't quite like that. Turns out I'm language disabled or something like that.
Yeah, it's an extremely difficult language.
But I do get around right now. It's okay.
All right, cool. And how long have you been with IGS?
It's now maybe a year and a half.
Okay, a year and a half. Good.
Yeah.
And
I just joined after there was actually, I think at the beginning, a goal to not have cutscenes, but at some point we had the opportunity to get this great cast, so it started developing into more and more. So first was just a few scripts, then it was a few more, then it was a lot, and so I joined just at this time where the cast was already there, the scripts were written, but now we had to also make it. So.
Yeah. So you came on when Chuck Norris was already in there and good to go and recorded
exactly.
business.
Yeah.
So you came in, you were like, what the hell is going on? We got so much to work with here. Did you know that there was going to be all these famous actors in the game before you came on?
I found out before I joined. That was as well for me. I'm working on cutscenes, cinematics, making pretty stuff, and like working with these famous actors. I have to say as well, big shout out to our character art team. They made really nice character models for them, and trying to tease out as much as we can from them.
For sure.
It was great, yeah.
So you work on cutscenes. Did you have anything to do with the trailer that we just saw? Anything that we were just looking at?
Like the Blast from the Past things were just the moment before I joined.
Just before you joined up. Do you know what those were? Was that Gold Cup that week? Because it was a Dollar Dragon. Was that like a really early version of that, or?
Yeah, this was one of the early tests for cutscenes, I believe.
Okay,
but
gotcha. Just to see how
this
they would
scene is
look.
not in the game like this right now. The one after with gloves is in a form there. But yeah, they were like the first test cutscenes that we made internally to try out, hey, can we get face animation working?
Gotcha.
How is it with mocap? How long does that take? And
Gotcha. Okay.
there's a bunch of things to figure out.
All right. Well, you know what I think we should do? Yeah, the character models look great. Very good likeness to the actors. I think so too. Yeah.
It's great, and it's such a joy for me. Especially, I love lighting them and trying to make them look fabulous. I think they're great.
If Michael Rooker ever gets a green hairdo, then it'll be spot on, and a bunch of piercings.
Yeah.
So what I think we should do now is show the people what they've been dying to see. It's the talk of the town. Everybody's been talking about it.
Oh,
we were just talking
show
about
some trailer.
Yeah,
some cool crime game.
The trailer. It's blowing up on the internet. You guys know what we're talking about. It's number 6.
Yeah.
You know what that means. Let's play it.
Let's have a look.
Update 6 trailer. That's what we're
Alright,
talking about.
Update
Yeah,
6.
That's what is
Cars.
Yeah,
Girls.
yeah.
Miami.
Huge online right
Yeah.
now. Everyone was talking about it. Yeah. So that was the Update 6 trailer showing the new female heisters and the snowman heads. I'm sure some of you have probably already seen it. Did you work on this trailer?
Yeah, I worked on it as well. This one was mainly made by Monte, but I was also working on a bunch of shots and editing it. It's also part of it. We are quite a small cinematic team here.
Right.
Like 1 to 2 people.
So
for
quite
editing.
small, yeah,
But there is
pretty
many other teams involved. Like we
Sure.
have character art. We make kind of the goal for creating cinematics is take all the cool stuff that other people make and put it all together.
Right.
Part of it is as well making trailers and.
How long does it take to make a trailer like the one we just saw?
Well, it is quite, at least from my point of view, it's quite short term. So we usually find out a week before, hey, we
Right.
gotta make a trailer.
So
sometimes
you're on
2
it when
weeks.
you find out it's like
And then,
time to make a trailer.
it's
Stressful.
no, well, it's okay, but you can't
But game dev
you can't
in general
overthink
can
it too
sometimes,
much
yeah.
and spend a huge amount of time.
Yeah,
on it.
for
So,
sure, for sure.
It's an extra thing on top of the normal game dev work.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's.
Yeah. You gotta show the people
Yeah.
what we're working on, what we're cooking up
Exactly.
in here. Yeah.
Exactly.
And how do you think that trailer looks? I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out good.
Fun thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And you've worked on a couple of other trailers before?
Yeah. We.
All of them?
Not all of them,
Not all of
definitely, but like some of them. I don't know, the release trailer or stuff
Okay,
like this. This
gotcha.
was really fun to make, and I think it turned out quite nice.
Yeah. Do you have one that you feel like, nice, that was a good trailer?
Yeah, I really like the release trailer.
The
for
release
instance.
trailer, yeah.
We
it is a good
worked as well with some local musicians here and
Mhm.
tried to find really the right vibe of
Yeah.
like how do you get 90s, how do you get just the right
Yeah,
feel
it does
into it.
display- yeah.
It was really enjoyable to
Right,
work
for
on.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay, so I think we got a couple of other things to look at. We want to show a behind-the-scenes look at how.
Yeah,
some of
I can
these-
maybe first say a word or two about, like we have multiple types of cutscenes. Like we have
you
this
explained
kind of
to me,
there are some that are just you take audio and you can kind of almost press a button and it will generate a cutscene based on some presets that we are creating beforehand from it. But it's pretty mighty. Like this way, the goal was to make originally like 800 cutscenes for a game with 1-2 people in a few months.
yeah.
So that was the way
Biting
how to
off
get
more
a
than you can
lot
chew.
of them
Yeah,
done.
for sure.
But
Okay.
in some cases also we want to tell something more specific and where you really need custom mocap and custom cameras, and for these cases they are normal cutscenes. So the first thing I chose, like some comparison, if you take one scene and we can
Yeah.
have a quick look at that.
Yeah,
at the
absolutely. We
first
can
one.
go through
Yeah.
and explain each one to the people watching. So let's play that first one.
Woo, looking fly,
So this is
son.
one of these
Patriots blue
robo
ants.
cutscenes where people are kind of doing idle or animations and you
And you
cut
have-
between different cameras.
Okay.
Or here's one where there is full mocap. We have this studio in Spain that was working on mocap cutscenes, and then you can do also custom cameras and really react to what they are saying in the moment.
Alright.
But it also is more work. You need to create then also a nice set for it. You need to polish animations. You need to do nice lighting, specific music and sound effects to it. So in the end, we did just have a few dozen of them,
Okay.
and still we're relying quite a bit on the robo cutscenes.
Right.
on the
And when
generated
how do you
ones.
decide which scenes you want to be robo cutscene and high quality like that?
Like often it was, hey, we have already the VO recorded.
Mm-hmm.
There's very specific things that they're doing. It's not going to be possible to
Just
I
plug
don't
it
know,
into the.
snort cocaine, throw in pills,
Yeah,
dance wildly or something if you want to make something that will be reusable. So
Sure.
in many cases it was just, can we somehow tell the story really well with a robo cutscene? If we can't, let's make it with full mocap.
Right. So regular back and forth conversations, those will usually end up being robo cutscenes. Things like what we just saw,
Exactly.
Vanilla Ice dancing through a room.
Yeah. And at the beginning, it was these generated cutscenes were decently static, and you could really just use them for a few seconds of some exposition. But I think we did pretty good job at expanding it, making much more different scenarios and also adding more movement and variety to them so that you actually can do quite nice scenes with them by now. I was quite happy at the end how they turned out. I know it's not like doing full mocap with the actors where they do body, voice, and face.
Right. But 800 scenes for mocap would
Exactly.
be quite.
It would have been
that would be an
impossible in
insane
other
undertaking for
And,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can show some examples of some of the variety of some robo cutscenes.
Yeah. Let's take a look at that.
Just look at one or two.
Noggin. You going soft in the head?
Like
Yeah,
these
so-
are, while they are still using pre-made animations and dialogue, you can kind of time it so it just fits to what they're saying or doing.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so when he's shouting there and he slams his fist, you
Yeah.
are specifically choosing that motion so that he's
Yeah,
doing
so
that.
we have a library of things and you can fit it
Okay.
to the emotion of the scene to
Okay.
and it's
pretty powerful tool that you got.
It is quite powerful. It's very simple, but it is also pretty powerful. And I think the final results were.
What's
turned out
how
pretty nice.
niche does it get? Like how specific of a like is there something in the library, the catalog of movements that you can make them do where you're like, that's a crazy one.
We started off with a typical approach is like Assassin's Creed or
Right.
bunch of other games that you have a library of like different handing and pointing. And
Yeah.
But I
the Witcher
find,
kind of thing.
Yeah,
where-
this ends up very like
same?
generic
Yeah,
looking,
yeah.
and it seems like everything is completely overacted. So what we did is more find specific emotions for the character. Like, there's one thing that Baker does. Like Baker, when he's angry, behaves like this. When he gets drunk at the bar, he does this. When he's happy and drinking happily, he does this. So we don't have this. Anyone can do anything at any time, but there is a specific set of moods or situations that
Right.
are typical for them that feel a bit like you're a criminal in this fits to this character.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
each of the bigger characters has a few of these animations. So
And when Asar is talking,
yes,
does
he's
this,
more
yeah.
uptight. He's more
pretty
all the
he's-
time.
He's tight ass for sure.
Yeah. While Touchdown is really into guns and football.
Yeah,
so
he's
he has
pretty
a
loud and brash and-
small library
Uh-huh.
around this. So.
Yeah, gotcha. And how long does it take? Did you work on the high quality cutscenes? You did, right?
Yeah.
A couple of them, sure. And how long does? What's the process? You said it takes a lot more with the lighting and the camera work and all that stuff.
Yes, yeah. Well, first step is we start this way that we have the voices first. Like with having the stars, you can't just constantly go and re-record them. So if we had one session with Chuck Norris, and you then have to use what you got in that recording session. So from this, we edit
Yeah.
together, take how the cutscene should be timed. Then we go to mocap and capture the body animation for them.
Right.
Then we edit this together, make cameras, start polishing animation. Then you gotta put some love into art, into lighting. You gotta,
Yeah.
some
There's a lot of steps
making
to it. Yeah.
making it nicely polished and do music and sound effects and face animation.
Who is
and
doing the mocap for these scenes?
This was done mainly by Kirby, our Spanish studio RBM. They were doing a lot of the mocap for these very specific cutscenes, and otherwise we have a mocap studio here in house, and we were doing also
Some stuff here as well. Yeah, yeah.
mocap here. Yeah.
So it wasn't Vanilla Ice that was dancing through the
No.
room like that. Yeah. But you
No.
know,
Yeah,
that would
it's
probably cost
local.
a lot more to get these. You know,
Exactly.
I don't know
And
if Chuck Norris can if he can jump around like that anymore or shoot guns.
Exactly,
I don't know
it's
if he
a
can double
slight
barrel
age
Desert
difference, yes,
Eagles.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Chuck Norris, I bet he can.
Yeah, of course
he can do everything.
Of course he can. What am I
but-
talking about? Yeah. Of course he can.
Yeah. For Vanilla Ice, I mean, they're all right now already a bit advanced in age, and especially if you want to have more action stunts, it is quite common not to use the same actors. But
Right.
in this case, it gives you also a lot more liberty because you don't have to use voice and body combined. You can just you try something, works, doesn't work, you record it again.
Yeah.
You can.
True.
Yeah.
But Tom Cruise is like mid-60s now, and he's
He's crazy.
breaking
He
his
is
ankles on the sides of
crazy,
buildings.
yeah.
So I think the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Will we have more cutscenes in the game?
Yes.
Yes, we will.
Absolutely. We are working on more. We also, I have a bunch that I would like to get into the game, but also right now it's always balancing time.
Right.
And
Right.
I have during the time of like the last months, we had one animator which was fully dedicated to cutscenes. He sadly left now, so we are trying to find a new guy who will cover this.
Right.
So it needs as well the manpower to put
To
this
get behind it, to get all these cutscenes out there, yeah.
But yes, absolutely, we're
There will
working
be
on
more.
more. We're counting on getting more in there. I will not talk too much about upcoming things.
Sure,
but
sure. Yeah.
There is just you wait.
All right, cool. Okay, so how about we show that sneak peek to the viewers?
Yeah,
What do you think?
yeah, let's do it.
All right,
There's-
something new coming to the game that you guys can be excited.
All right,
What do you think?
nice. I don't know.
Notice
how
anything
do you-
different?
Yeah,
Snowman heads,
yeah. No, I love playing either just melee weapons or headshots, so this is gonna be perfect for me.
Yeah. So we got scopes coming, guys.
Yeah.
Be excited.
Yes.
Some more
Sniping
attachments for your guns.
is
Yeah,
coming,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Changes the game up a little bit. All right, so I think that's all we have for the discussion side of it. Now we're gonna get into the gameplay. We got Oscar and Andre, two members of our QA team, who are gonna play Gold Cup for us and try to do it in stealth with the new female heisters.
All right, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I have to say, how are you doing with it? I'm constantly struggling with getting all the way through.
I've never
stealth.
beaten it in stealth.
Yeah,
I still haven't
I mean,
done
the
it.
beginning is pretty straightforward, but
Yeah, well, for the
Once-
people who were watching last
Yeah.
time with Lynx and Yarrick, who were playing, these guys are QA, and I think they spend quite a bit more time playing the game, so they might have this stuff on lock and just be able to do it. But we'll see.
we'll try to distract them a bit.
We're
Just,
going to
yeah.
keep on talking and hopefully mess them up.
Yeah.
Don't look at that. Don't look at the light.
Just
keep
try
going.
maybe pressing the Q button once in a while.
Yeah.
Just
yeah, just press the Q button.
I remember still when we were playing in co-op sometimes, and we're like making plans, starting the game, and saying like, "Oh, we're gonna play this really well in stealth." And in the first second, someone launched, wanted to go forward, and pressed hand grenade. The
That's kind of the last thing that you want.
nice
but
way.
For a throw grenade, kill the innocent. Thank you, Paul. Good idea. I think that's a great idea. Immediately ruin this challenge. You know what we should do? I don't know if casualties are acceptable. That's right. I wonder if they can hear me, the QA guys. They got their headphones on, but maybe if they can look at each other and we can see those female heisters kind of in action a little bit. Show them off.
Oh, they are far apart.
They are far apart. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, they can't hear me. Yeah. Okay.
And
Well,
a
eventually
challenge.
they'll meet up when they're collecting the gold, so I wonder if they'll be able to do it. They took the basement approach, so this one's got 3. Obviously you go through the front, it's loud. You can go in the top as well.
Yeah, with the gliders or with the TNT through
Mm-hmm.
the front gate.
And if you did go loud, I think that later in this mission, those scopes are going to come in real handy. Well, if you guys have been watching the other streams, you know there's a lot of other gameplay things that we're introducing, like the new throwables.
Oh
right?
yeah, I'm really looking forward to them.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
when you can find them in mission and pick them up, and you can like
Right,
take
right,
over
right.
apart, do throwing knives, and then maybe switch over to flashbangs. When
Well, I'm still
action
psyched
breaks
on
out.
that airburst bomb thing that you can throw
Yeah.
anywhere. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I want to do a run where you just brick everyone, like just try to
Only
get a
go
stack
bricks
of-
only?
Yeah,
That's actually-
4
now
guys
that's
with
a
bricks,
challenge.
and
Yeah, that'd actually be.
yeah, let's see how QA does on
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm.
QA's good.
I
I
would
don't
do
know
that,
if they're
yeah,
that good. Okay.
You gotta practice your brick game to get the proper arc, but
I think they're just gonna do it again because I forget this was the first stream that I was on for this, and they just breeze through this entire thing, stealth.
Yeah. A bit of practice already.
Yeah, they've gone through their fair share. There's the hand.
Yeah. The king's right hand. Organized the right hand.
And we worked pretty closely on this together, this Gold Cup DLC.
Yeah.
There was a lot going into it with the cutscenes as well. And it was pretty heavy on that. This is a story first kind of DLC right here.
Yeah, it was great to get finally a bit more exposure to Dragon into the game.
Yeah, and Danny Trejo's just the
yeah.
man. He's such a good guy.
Yeah, he is great.
Okay, looking at the other player now. This is 3. What's he got going on down here? Are they going one by one, just trying to take down everybody?
But they're
It looks like it.
marking everyone, which I consider as cheating. So we okay. Read up on the penal codes.
97.3% of casualties are acceptable. I think he's excluding everybody on the team. And that sounds like very accurate math. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, still got a lot of people walking around in this building. Do they have to... I guess they would have to tie up everybody before they open the gates, right? Or else it goes loud?
I'm not fully sure.
Sure,
by
yeah.
this time, I'm usually already in full combat.
Yeah,
and
exactly. I don't know. I never make
I
it this
sneak
far in
around
stealth.
for a while. The beginning works pretty well, but once you...
Well, I've actually never tried the basement approach because I was trying to get in through the gliders on the roof.
Uh-huh.
And I was just killing myself trying to get through there, and I never could make it even off the rooftop, so just went
All
straight
right,
to loud.
we're gonna practice. Yeah? Maybe we get coaching. But
If we, I'm from the QA guys, obviously, these are the ones you have to go to.
See where they lead.
If any of you have been struggling with, look at him. He knows exactly what to do. If any of you have been struggling with this mission at all, take notes. Because I am.
You like lying down, right? Do it!
it's so slow and systemic. Yeah, I'm usually running, shouting everyone down and pushing them down. Try to have a big flock of guys follow me.
Man, that guard is deaf. Did you see that? She just jumped from the story above her.
Yeah, she's got really cool sneakers. You
Broke
know,
her
90s
knees
was like
on
the-
marble floors.
Yeah.
That guy didn't even, he was like, I thought I heard something, but whatever. Must have been the wind, right?
Kiss the floor now!
Some guards takes one shove to the ass and they're like, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Take what you want.
I wonder if we could, yeah, if it would be enjoyable if they sometimes try to struggle with you, like especially these armed guards.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Oh.
oh, so tight.
That was close.
Missing guard has been noticed. Proceed with caution. You are drawing.
That's one strike.
Keep it low.
Just two
That's
to go.
that's one strike too many, QA guys. If I see 2 more strikes, it's over. Talking with management.
I think now everyone is pacified. They did
Okay,
it.
so now, yeah, that's...
Now a camera, jump in front of it, and I guess cameras are down
So,
already too.
you know what I am curious about?
Oh, show off.
I think, I wonder if they threw a grenade now, if that would set it off. I've never gotten...
Yeah, I think shooting now also is a valid approach to up the difficulty.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like testing that out at all? If the jackal goes... Yeah. If people start saying do it, then...
I think you can't. You
can't?
You don't have the balls.
But yeah, it's already like... They've already done it, you know?
Cut it up.
I think... I'm 100% sure a grenade doesn't sound the alarm. Do it.
Yeah, it's because it's just for people who are listening nearby, right?
Yeah, no, nobody's listening.
Yeah.
I really want them to throw that grenade as well. I think we should go loud. We've seen this in stealth before. I think they should do it. Let's go crazy.
Oh, let's see.
There it is.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
does
okay,
work.
Yeah, yeah. Let's test it out, QA
Something
guys.
suspicious. I don't know what it was.
There we go.
They're
Why'd you
feeling
do that?
confident. I thought it was
Oh,
supposed
now
to
we're
be a
gonna here
stealth
all
run.
night. Yeah, you just failed the challenge. Can't believe you guys.
Very good.
Oopsie.
Oh,
Nice
putting
going,
up
Paul.
the
Bad
slack
advice.
lines.
Actually, you did say grenade, and he shot bullets, so I guess it's not your fault.
All right, the first one is almost open. Yeah,
Can't believe they
time to
did that.
bag
That's
a bit
hilarious.
of gold.
Anti-aircraft system activated.
All right, is anyone showing up?
These guards must
Where
be
the
thinking,
SWAT?
what are you guys doing? You got us. Why'd you do that? They'll get it done either way. I mean, I think so.
There's also the difficulties coming up, so
True. We
should-
immediately go to
we should maybe switch to
3
harder
badges.
difficulty, and then when I want to try it as well sometime on stream and show like how to fail really well.
Oh yeah, no. If they ever got me on the mouse and keyboard, it would be over a lot quicker. This gameplay segment for sure. I tried to go through the front gate one time. I couldn't even make it through the front gate, and that's not saying I'm bad at games. Okay, it was just an off day.
What kind of games do you usually play?
I like story-heavy games. I think probably my favorite game would probably be the Witcher series.
Oh,
I really love
yeah,
The Witcher. I think
Very
it's great.
nice. That is a great mix of world building,
Mm-hmm.
stories, characters,
Yeah,
and good gameplay.
that was just that was funny too because it was like I bought the game and then I didn't play it for 3 years. And then there was nothing coming out, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. Turned out to be the best until Crime Boss was released, and then everything changed.
For me, I really enjoy in Crime Boss the roguelite side of it. This really feeling of fear that if I screw up this mission, this heist is gonna be gone. I might even screw up my whole run.
Yeah, well, this was the first roguelike game I've played before. Was
Yeah?
Crime Boss, yeah.
I'm
So
a really big sucker for roguelites.
so when I first started playing it, I died, and then I would it would restart, right, reset. I was like, no, I have to get it all in one go.
Where's the save
Yeah,
game?
yeah.
Yeah, it makes stakes so real. Usually in writing, you spend a lot of time making sure your character has realistic and strong stakes that you're building up.
Yeah,
but this
yeah, the
game
repercussions. Yeah.
has strong stakes just naturally through gameplay systems, which is
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
The worst is when you're doing a mission like this, right? An opportunity for huge money,
Yeah.
and then you don't make it. Ah, back to ground zero.
Yeah.
How we doing right now? How much? What's the progress on the gold here? Wait for the third truck. Okay, so
Yeah.
they're still moving pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Have they even started?
I don't know why the police waves SWAT doesn't show up.
I think that it's the timer on the top of the screen. Yeah. Yeah. So once that fuse burns down, then they're gonna start coming, and
Then
so now they better.
Get
the
serious.
fuse is getting pretty close. Plus, there is oh, never mind. That's for something else. I almost messed up. Caught
you
it.
wanted to share some naughty
I
stories.
almost messed up big time. I almost spilled some beans.
All right. Now you got me excited.
Yeah,
Now I
yeah,
want to know
yeah.
what it was.
The bus hall has completed its cutting. More activity, guys. Things are happening.
SWAT teams are fun.
Well, they really are going through the bags quick.
You wouldn't know how what feels, Paul.
All right.
Elaborate.
Enough of this. I'll take it from here. You don't deserve it, cowboy. You
Okay, looking good. Oh, here it comes.
Alright, chopper defense time.
Okay, so the Dollar Dragon had to trade because they couldn't keep it in stealth. Somehow they couldn't keep it in stealth. They were doing so good too.
The only thing, it's completely different ending if you do it in stealth, so
Yeah.
if we
Couple
could have
different
just
endings for
kept
this
our
one.
mouths shut, right?
Yeah. Okay, looking good. Waiting on the fourth truck. Execute the guards.
How is
This
this?
guy's reading my mind. This is exactly the kind of stuff I want to see too. Yes. Finish them.
Alright, this looks pretty empty.
Well said. Finish them.
Yeah.
They're witnesses. They can't be left alive.
Load the fifth truck. Wow.
Take them out. Thank you for the suggestion, Hullbreaker. Very good idea.
All the bags are loaded. We are golden.
Oh. And this is just 3 badges. I don't know. They still got to fill up the rest of this truck. And then
You
they
think
got to.
they're gonna get it into sweat.
And the mission's longer now too. They got to.
Uh-huh. Now they gotta make it out a different way.
Have you spent you spent a good amount of time playing this mission?
Yes, but it doesn't end up like this.
No,
Yeah,
not quite. Yeah.
It does feel a bit very controlled for.
I usually die to the guards that they tied up. What you guys can't hear is our QA guys coordinating on their screens. They're whispering. They're in panic mode, I think. Oh, wait, hold on.
To the roof.
There they go. Never mind.
Gotta go back to the control room, maybe.
Oh man, they're getting it from all sides.
Alright, time for the big guns. Can you even damage them with this gun, or do
You
have
can
to-
actually, yeah. I
But it's
I
a lot
test.
of shots.
It takes a lot of bullets. I don't know if it
Okay.
depends on which weapon you're using, but I got to the golf course, and I think I was playing as oh man, what's his name? Peak, because he has a really high damage gun, right?
Uh-huh.
But even that took, I think, almost all the ammo. That
Well, they
had.
had the big M60, so that thing normally shreds through anything real quick.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't mean to correct you
Planted.
on your firearm knowledge, but that looks like an MG42 right there.
It is.
It is.
This looks like some big gun.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
But it's also an American staple. USA.
Alright.
As all guns are. Imagine being QA and always fail the mission, so never can fully test. I don't think these guys have that problem. They usually, they just crush it somehow. I was giving a lot of flack to Lynx and Yark when they were playing last time, but I'm just as bad. Super hypocritical.
It is possible to get that.
Making good progress, though.
Yep.
I don't think anybody has even gone down yet, have they? Do I
They
knock on
still
wood when
got
I
a
say
bunch of
something like that?
revives, yeah. Ah, there you could shortly see the female heister.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Thin.
great names.
This is, this is
Zeta,
where,
4.
3 and 4. Was 1 and 2 already taken? So this is the last time I tried to beat this mission.
Oh, it looks pretty good though. Yeah.
Cover for reload. Yeah, that's what the fuck you get.
All right. Oh, the first one
down.
just before the end.
Look at the chat.
Your shooting spree technique
See the bottom one?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty funny. I got it.
over here.
How we looking?
Almost
Ladies.
there, almost there.
Ladies. How we looking? This is kind of like, what's that Oceans remake that they did? The Oceans 11 remake? It was all ladies. I think it was Oceans.
Okay,
Was
I missed that one.
You missed that one? Yeah, I think a lot of people did. Oceans 8 or Oceans 9.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
Oceans 4.
Got some homework then. Was it any good?
I didn't see it either.
Yeah. All right. The first ones were excellent.
Yeah. Okay, we're doing
All
good.
right. All right.
And there it
Not
is. They did it.
bad,
They still
not
managed to
bad.
accomplish it.
With stealth and without stealth.
With stealth and
Well
without
done.
stealth.
Well done.
Sorry to get you guys to do that. I just wanted to see if you can still manage it, but you did. Of course you did.
Yeah.
All right,
Respect.
everybody.
Yeah.
That was the gameplay right there.
Ooh, a lot of cash.
So, GG's. GG's indeed. $1.1 million. Not
Yeah.
bad, not bad, not bad.
We did get a few glimpses of the new heisters. Nice.
Got to take a
Yeah.
quick peek at those. Yeah, those were looking good. 2 helicopters. I haven't seen 2 helicopters on that mission before. That was the first time I've seen that.
Was that high
And
difficulty?
it'll probably be the
now, or-
last time I see that. I think it'll be the last time. Yeah, but so they got the 3 badges. Didn't stop them at all. I was really kind of hoping that they wouldn't make it, but they did it. And I'm still
So-
not as good at the game.
so
as
it
the
is
2A guys.
possible.
It
We
is
gotta
possible.
practice.
We gotta practice. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, we didn't get to see the cutscenes, unfortunately, which we did work on for the Gold Cup.
Yeah.
Danny Trejo.
But this is the multiplayer version, so it's not the full plot line right now. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
there are a few nice endings there.
Yeah.
really.
So, quick summary of everything that is coming with Update 6. So, things that you guys can play right now. Snowman heads. We have female heisters. And some awesome bug fixes for you guys. And there's a lot more to look forward to come in the
Yeah.
future months.
We heard something about the onboarding and sniper scopes.
Onboarding
and-
stories are going to be getting better and
Looking
eventually
forward
longer as well. Sniper scopes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it's more like an ACOG scope, right? Like a medium
As,
to
as you
long
might
range.
have noticed, my weapon knowledge
Yeah,
is subpar.
yeah. But yeah, lots of really cool stuff coming our way, guys. Does anybody have any questions in the chat? Please get them out. Is any crossplay incoming? I can't speak to that myself. I would probably...
Between which platforms are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure on that one. I would say it doesn't really look like that's going to happen, I have to say. Or, also, maybe. Who knows?
For crossplay, there is an investigation going on what it takes, but it's not yet that it is right now coming.
Is there a date for the next DLC? Let me shout off screen real quick. Do we have a date for that? Links?
We have something internally, but we will not. We
We have
say
something
it yet,
internally and we
yes.
won't say it. There's
Yeah.
nothing we can reveal for the
It
date.
still needs a little.
But there
bit
is
of
DLC
patience.
coming.
Yeah.
So that's something to look forward to. Like spring, maybe? We'll just have to wait.
Do you understand the attachment rework for weapons? Like,
An attachment rework for weapons.
to just
so
change them or what?
I think it's kind of like an armory feature that they're asking about. Kind of, not really what we have in the game right now, but you know, we'll have to see. You know, keep the ideas coming, and we'll keep on working on the game. So, we lots of the ideas that you have sent to us are in the game now. So
yeah,
we appreciate all
That's
your
true.
guys' awesome additions to the game. Crime Boss. Well, I think that is everything that we have to talk about. Make sure to go to YouTube and like and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys could, if you really like the game, head over to Metacritic and leave us a good review. We're putting a link to the website right now, so you guys can do that, and we'd really appreciate it. That's all from me and Valentin. Thanks
And
for
if
being
you-
a part of the stream
yeah.
and
Thank
commenting
you,
with
man.
me.
Yeah. And if you have any feedback, and do read it and consider everything.
Yeah. All right, from all of us here at IGS, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys again next week. Bye-bye now.
All right. Take care.